What's going on, all you awesome people? I'm Matt.
And I'm Vanessa.
And today we're going to be talking about Deadpool 2.
Yes, we are.
Which stars Ryan Reynolds and Josh Brolin. After a sudden tragedy befalls Deadpool, he must form his own band of superheroes known as the X-Force to stop the time-traveling baddie Cable, who himself will stop at nothing from hunting down a troubled mutant teenager who calls himself Fire Fist. Now, Deadpool 2 ended up being something of a mixed bag. For me personally, my expectations were slowly on the rise, mostly due to all the hilarious promotion that Ryan Reynolds was putting forth. And although this is a good film, it both somehow manages to exceed its predecessor and also not quite live up to it at the same time. It's a little bit inferior, but we'll get to that in a minute. But first, let's start off with what works and Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds, born to play Deadpool.
He is Deadpool, and he knew he was Deadpool. That's why he pulled so many strings to make sure the first one happened.
Exactly, and here he is once again bringing that same lunacy to the character. He does nothing but exude gleeful joy for most of the movie. He is Deadpool.
He is Deadpool.
Second, second. Number two. Second, is anybody having a better summer than Josh Brolin?
Josh Brolin, here we go. I almost like this Josh Brolin more than Thanos.
That would be a YouTube video all on its own.
I think it would too. Please don't hate me, but
I would argue that.
Let me just clarify. I like the way that Josh Brolin looks as Cable more than I like the look of Thanos.
Yeah.
And then there's more to it, but we won't talk too much about that.
Yeah, but no, I'm with you. I mean, fresh off of playing Thanos in Avengers Infinity War, here he is as Cable, and he looks awesome. He's got some fancy tech.
Yeah, he does.
And
he does.
He once again gets to show off his acting chops as another Marvel villain. The guy is awesome.
Yes, he is.
He's kicking butt.
Sure is.
Another thing is, this movie has heart. Surprising heart.
It does. It caught us off guard.
Just a little.
Just a wee bit.
Yeah, because I was not expecting this movie to have much heart at all. I mean, the first one doesn't really.
No.
But this one actually takes time to break away from the humor and actually give you some deep moments.
I
mean, no spoilers, but yeah, some moments actually go pretty deep and are very touching.
They are.
Yeah.
They're far and few between.
Yeah,
but they're
but the fact that they are there and it does actually go to that level, it was really shocking. And it works. It works actually very well in a movie that is. It's a Deadpool film.
It's a Deadpool movie. Who knew?
Heart is not supposed to work in this movie, but it does, and it does well. Another thing, be on the lookout for cameos. Yes, some actually really good cameos.
Pretty good cameos
in this movie.
Yes. I what worked for me is I really like his nicknames that he gives people.
Oh
I think
gosh.
Not the vulgar ones, because those you hear too many times, or they're just too vulgar for me. But I like the fun nicknames that he gives people.
Yeah, or when he's not even saying the right name for certain people.
Yeah, I think that's fun. And then his narration, for the most part, I like.
Yeah.
I like the kind of slight towards the cameraman or towards the audience, or kind of like, yeah, guess what? We're in a movie. I like that. It's quick, witty humor that I liked.
And that was the last thing that was on my list for what worked, and that is the movie is pretty funny, and there is a lot of that sly, witty humor in there. There are some great one-liners, and there are some scenes that are downright hilarious. However, the humor in this movie is also somewhat of a double-edged sword, because a lot of what works in Deadpool 2 is the fact that Deadpool knows he's in a movie.
Right.
There are a lot of, quips about, other films, or, studio references to bad writing. And that's not like that's like a problem, but it kind of takes the fourth wall breaks from the first film and really amps it up.
Yes, it definitely does. The last thing I'm going to say about what I really liked was I like the soundtrack. And I like how it fit. The music fits with the scenes, which I enjoyed.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So did I actually. Some of the scenes with the music
Yes.
are very funny. Another thing that doesn't work is, of course, not every joke falls, not every joke
not every
lands in this
joke.
movie.
No, there were some scenes I could have done without, some dialogue I could have done without.
Yeah, and then there are also some scenes that are pretty much beat for beat from the first film, just recycled or reused.
Yes,
Of course,
true.
in a somewhat new way, but it's practically the same scene.
Mm-hmm.
The character Mohinder, not funny in this movie, and is almost kind of a waste.
Yes, I would agree with
Just
that.
a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And the last thing is one that I have for me personally, and that is, I understand it's a Deadpool film, but I actually wanted to see the X-Force in action. No spoilers. I'm not going to get into spoilers, but I did want to see Peter kick some butt. I did.
Yeah.
So yeah, but all in all, though, it is still a good movie. It's still
entertaining.
yeah, it's enjoyable.
fun.
It's a funny movie. It is a fun movie. Just does not quite live up to the first Deadpool film, and for those reasons, I'm going to go ahead and give Deadpool 2 a B.
I have B, so I give that the same. Yes.
There we go.
Copy.
It is worth checking out. And yes, last but not least, that mid-credit scene that everybody is talking about, it's for real.
It's for real.
It might be the best post-credit scene or mid-credit scene out of any Marvel film, and it is one of the
So
funniest moments in this
funny.
film.
It's so funny.
One spoiler though, there is no actual post-credit scene. So
No,
after
no.
the hilarious mid-credit scene, you can
There's
leave.
no more. Yeah.
You can get up and walk out. It's fine.
It's alright, there's nothing else there.
Yeah. And if, there are other people in the theater with you, just look at them knowingly, like, yeah, I'm not missing anything. No, I'm just kidding. Well, you can do that if you want to. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Of course, if you've seen Deadpool 2, let us know what you thought about it down
Yes,
below in the
please.
comments. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank
You guys are the
you.
best. And if
You
you
are.
like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more of our awesome movie reviews, hit the subscribe button. And as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see you fantastic people next time.